one hell of a weekend. It was a vampire weekend. That was my lame way attempt in today's new album review, Vampire Weekend, the modern vampires of the city. And this album, for those of you who like to listen to calming, peaceful music that that kind of helps you relax, this would be a quite a good album for you to listen to. Vampire Weekend is of course a modernized band that is really heavily influenced by the African folk music, that drumming rhythm stuff that you listen to in Africa, heavily influenced by that. And then they add a little bit of pop and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then I add it all together and you get Vampire Weekend. This particular album I really like. It gets a little too much Christian-y, a little bit too much God for me. I mean, I believe the universe was created by some sort of God. As to who or what created it, I don't really care. All I care about is being peaceful and kind to one another. But this album, it's got some pretty cool stuff to it. It's, like I said, a very easy listening to. I really highly recommend it for those of you who are curious. Listen to this. Yeah, I really like it. It has a lot of, it's got this kind of upbeat vibe to it, yet it's kind of got weird lyrics. I don't know. I'm not into analyzing lyrics or anything like that, but like there's great tracks such as Obvious Bicycle.
Mornings come, you watch the red sunrise. The LED still flickers in your eyes. Oh, you ought to spare your face the razor, because no one's gonna spare time for you.
And Unbelievers.
We know the fire waits, unbelievers, all of the sinners the same. Girl, you and I would die, unbelievers bound to the tracks of the train.
Then of course there's the Dying Young. They're all good songs. It's got kind of a good steady flow. It's got pretty good drums. It's got pretty good piano. It's got pretty good bass. The vocals are pretty cool too. I like how it's all produced very well, and I really appreciate it. I've had this album for a while, and it's not really a new album per se, but it is a good album, and it's worth listening to. Vampire Weekend has two other albums too, Contra and their self-titled album, and this album is a little bit more like they grew up and they're more serious on this album than they are on their previous albums. They're more kind of spunky, more kind of upbeat. This one's kind of more of a mellow and more of a melancholy, melodramatic type sound to it. But it's definitely worth listening to. So yeah, that's my take on Vampire Weekend's modern vampire of the city. Yeah, I'm not a modern vampire of the city. I don't like that Twilight bullshit. Either way, that's besides the point. I'd recommend you guys listening to this. It's worth listening to. With that said, if there's an artist or band that you want me to review, write down in the comments down below, and I'll go out and buy their album. I'll do a review, and with that said, we'll see you in the next video. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
There ain't no out now. There ain't no out now. There ain't no out now.